was some help that came in. Jimbo, last player alive.
Legend got the trade, and now you're going to see the flag moving. Snipe drone just come off spawn. Glory is going to join him, but map control is here for Legend and Quadrant. Blowing those plasma grenades up, by the way, such a smart thing to do here from Legend on this run. Stops that remote detonation chance, and now Quadrant got that flag back to their base.
Of course, we wouldn't have the story any other way here. Needs to wrap the first VR, should be able to do so, but he's able to do it with just under half shield. Tied up 2-2. Much right. What is even happening here? Glory somehow wins that in what was a little bit of a messy one here down an overshield, and he'll pay the price in the end.
Yeah, that was a little bit ugly, but at least they got the job done in the end. Snipe drone now inside of the base, and look at the kills. They're falling in the way of Na'Vi. It's a 2v2 on the map at the moment. A little bit of a misstep here that could be the difference maker. Now Snipe drone has to change his thought process from getting that flag moving to staying alive, buying time for the rest of...
And one of the best, that's commercial use only. 38-24, the Quadrant blender continues on. Still 2 dead for Na'Vi, and I couldn't agree more. Not only have they figured Na'Vi out, I think they also were playing the patient game, right? They're like, hey, this is our game type. We're 3-0 in this game type recently. We know what we need to do. Let's only force it when we need to, and we have that advantage, and that's exactly what they've done now. And the game has gotten completely out of hand due to their patience. Oh,
and Na'Vi now have a chance to get the ball out of the hands of Quadrant, but also pick up kills and think about maybe winning the round.
Man, Jimbo just with so much faith in
Stop the play ball. They stopped the play ball.
They stopped the play, which is huge. Also overshield on heat wave here. That's a huge stop on the play ball and back green. 3 dead. Sika's your only player alive. This could be the home stretch for Na'Vi.
It should be the home stretch for Na'Vi. Now, can they execute? They have heat wave. They have overshield. They have sniper rifle. They have the ball. They have everything they need. Mighty's gets taken down, snapped onto by Legend with that heat wave.
Enemy has the ball.
2 dead here for Na'Vi, 3 dead here for Na'Vi. Last player alive. It's going to be Snipe Drone, and he's about to find out the Legend has got a heat wave.
See what Centro can do. Not enough here in the end. Sika will pick up the kill, and this should be the final stretch here for Quadrant.
Mighty's got to fly in. Sika's going to try and rotate away though. 95 and rising. Glory taken down. 2 dead here for Na'Vi.
Round on the next push and take down 2 of your players. As a result, Quadrant leads 40-0 in your 3rd round.
Yeah, this has been complete domination from Quadrant in this round, and Na'Vi have got to start to find a bit of composure here. Start to find a little bit of flow and a little bit of teamwork, because it's been 1v1. They've been picked off, and another overshield now goes to Quadrant, and this could get a little bit ugly if you're Na'Vi. They're not contesting the power-ups. They're not...
Native Red in such a strong position right now.
Talik did eat a melee there, so he is going to stay alive for the time being. He's got 2 players down low, easy pickings for him. Uh-oh, shades of, all right, I like that. I like that you want to bust out the bandit there. I wonder why.
A little taste next year.
Manny now, as well as the rest of Shopify Rebellion.
90 points in the trip cap. However, the pressure comes to be is this next step that Native Red gets could be the game ender. It's not unheard of to get 20 points, especially when you know you just have to slowly close it out. They just need a round of slays, and Native Red could close this out, but we're gonna see. Shopify have 1 or 2 pushes left here. Right here's gotta be the deciding battle. Rain fighting Talik from the nest, trying to repulse out, delaying as best he can. But we do have Mental inside the hill. A pistol finish from Suppressed all the way across the map. Kills are just answered. We're not really seeing 2 kills secured, no deaths. It's 2 kills secured, 1 of your players has to go down.
Yeah, it's like an agreement that they all have with each other here. At least until we hit like maybe the halfway mark, and then it's like no holds barred, you know?
No, just these players know how to trade damage so well. Like you see right there, they're not afraid to sprint, slide, trade on melee, and somebody's there to answer that last headshot if necessary. 2 melee straight out there between Talik and Mental. And like we said, we have yet to see one team really get ult.
They got to get these kills here.
That is
good
a
recovery.
Misstep right there. 4 down. Native Red only dropping 1 member. That gap, 11 before. Now just a 9-kill lead.
Dave, it's like you put it out into the universe, and I feel like it could happen. You know, that is dangerous, man. But it's 10 kills, 11 now. They're trying to just come back into this one, Native Red. This overshield is going to be very important for them, and they do manage to gain possession of it. Sniper's going to be up for grabs as well. Rain has eyes on it, and he's dancing. And for every single trade that comes through in the favor of, well, for every trade that happens, it just works out for Rebellion, period, because of the scoreboard.
I love that play. He dropped the snipe over towards the C plat for his teammates to grab and decided to push all the way over towards Nest. A lot of times we see people dropping that weapon once they're like face off with someone else. They're like, all right, I see you, we made eye contact, I'm gonna hand this off, you're gonna give me credit for this.
There it is. There it is.
3v4 disadvantage, but FaZe, sometimes even when their player's down, they're still able to get the job done. Frosty, the last remaining player, and he just tries to do the extra damage onto SLG to stop being secured there, and unfortunately has to back down from the fight. Quadrant now starting to close that gap some more, but great patience from Frosty. He knew full well there was going to be that potential rotation.
Frosty in either team's favor, but will FaZe just run out of time by the time they get their hands on it? But hold on a second, FaZe are threatening to get a triple cap. They've got A, they've got C, they've got members over towards B and do quadrant. Frosty steps in and Royal2's got the overshield.
This could be the backstab of all backstabs. Big fight, but there's two players from Quadrant waiting. B is taken though from FaZe as now they have the chance to try.
15 seconds remain. Chick's just baiting it to his left. Frosty has got to clear his corners. They've managed to get one pick. Will it be enough though with 10 seconds remaining? Ball's been picked up, but not for long. Chick's baited it expertly. Sika has to try and survive. But oh no! Frosty's got hands on ball once more. Can he hold?
At that point, Frosty takes a bullet from SLG. He's trying to supply some cover now for the team. And Quadrant, they are ahead at the moment in this hill, but they haven't really been able to get as much as they would have liked.
SLG pops the quantum translocator and gets Frosty. And perhaps they're happy to wait for the timer to tick down. Renegades isolated on garbage truck. SLG repositions. Will look towards Snakebite, gets him, triple kill.
Triple cap. All of Optic have already managed to push up and take a little bit of map from B though. That's Bohm. He's given that responsibility to watch these angles and try and find some Optic players, but at the moment they're not showing.
See what G1 can do here. Of course, Optic Gaming just really playing a patient game. They're fine with letting 30, 40, even more points go on the board, as long as they eventually get
It's a teammate, Bohm. It's a teammate. Overshield still in his hands. I've got to say, Bohm, maybe not as active as he needs. Trippy knows it more than anyone. Shroud will go down as well. He'll pop it. He'll lock it. Then he'll back smack Precision, who steps into the bubble. There's a double for Trippy. There's a simple triple in front of him. Hudson trying to escape. Not going to happen. It's 3 in a row for Big Game Trip.
He might even find more eventually. The time
Formal is just kind of doing what he wants right now. He's putting a couple of shots into one, a couple of shots into another, and then repositioning himself for the next objective. Both of those are going to be coming up, and by objectives, I mean Overshield and the sniper rifle. Helps out Lucid, and now looks for that sniper. Won't be able to quite connect though, and it'll be Bohm who comes out with that power weapon. But the other side of things, Trippy is going to take it straight back off. Also wants to secure the elevator, right? He wants to make sure that he keeps eye on that oddball, tells the teammate just to touch that oddball if they can to make sure it doesn't reset on the map, because there's a real opportunity for a strong setup!
my.
That just gets blown apart, that idea, thanks to the repulsor.
The stick repulse combo comes out of Lucid, and it's once again a tale as old as time. It's Lucid with all the goodies and putting them all to use. This time it was the plasma. Of course, it's a triple kill on your screen. As nice job here from Swish to also get a lot of damage here on Trip. Trip says no on the double stack. 2 dead for Optic Gaming.
Do get the play ball though, Optic. Formal finds one. Not going to be able to turn that into anything more though. Lucid finds himself as last player alive once more, and I don't think there's many more players that are more terrifying as a final player alive to have to deal with than Lucid.
Talk about it so many times. He's been doing it really since the entire
2 dead. Optic are going to be able to maybe throw that oddball in and around Blue, run it through the tunnel, but Precision was not taken care of, and he takes down APG.
APG's seen some real wall glitches. He's not worried about that one. Picks up a very important kill. G1 off to an early lead, 18-0, but we've told that story before. Minor man advantage still for Optic Gaming. Let's see what Optic can do on this push here in long haul.
Here's Formal. Goes for the stick.
And just like that, we will see Optic Gaming go into the lead.
APG holding that oddball, and you can see Lucy's trying to get a position as quickly as possible to make sure the oddball doesn't get played, and that APG has some assistance with that objective. Instead, now he's going to have to turn his attention away. Lucid not sure he saw that player, but he's out of there. He's throwing that ball away, trying to bait in with the green gun, knows that in a close-range battle, he's going to be relying on APG here to hit some shots. With that shock, if he can take a couple of skulls with him, then it will clear the way for this rotate.
I like this from APG. Really quick, oh boy, it's caught out though. Swish and Huss maybe a little bit of a team shot there. Just caught him off guard. Otherwise, I did like the rotate there from APG to bring the shock all the way around. Nade comes off the back, unfortunately for Lucid, but he has even more, unsurprisingly, just isolating those battles and moving around tactically with one another.
Optic go into a lead once more. Ninja attempted. Ninja not complete, and Formal just whacks him in the chops. Puts him in the death screen for a few more moments. 36 and 30 is Formal in this game, and he's found himself a shot.
Optic Gaming with a narrow lead here. Can G1 get a play ball or a hold? Right now it's going to be a hold because it's...
Yeah. You think that for a moment it was going to hurt Sentinels, but a great recovery there to keep themselves in this. And only a few more points and they'll be able to take this lead back.
Yep, in the lead here for Sentinels.
There it is. There it is. Falcated. Managed to pick up one with that shock, and now he's looking for another target.
What a great ball.
Sentinels right now, Walshy.
This is the moment, yes. SSG are calm, cool, and collected, but this is the moment they're saying, all right, guys, we got one more push here.
Yeah.
We need to break the setup, and we need to break it now.
Yeah, you're
Falcated just winning one-on-ones left and right.
Can somebody please stop this man? He is on a tear. Unreal play that we're seeing from Falcated. He just dropped 50. He's at 51 presently. It's just, again, an impressive performance here from the Silent Assassin. 90